Yay! What's up, Dallas Cowboy Nation? It's your boy G from Jersey with the Quest for Six podcast. Man, what an exciting Sunday around the NFL, folks. We saw a phenomenal game yesterday between the Buffalo Bills and the Cincinnati Bengals. No implications for the Cowboys in that game, but we did see the Tampa Bay Buccaneers losing yesterday to the New Orleans Saints, all right? And that helped out the Dallas Cowboys a little bit. But again, going back to last Thursday, losing to the Lions, another NFC team, put Dallas in quite the hole. But tonight we have a game that all Cowboys fans definitely have interest in. All right, the Philadelphia Eagles are visiting the Los Angeles Chargers tonight, Monday Night Football, and without question, we need the Chargers to win this football game tonight. The Chargers right now are in second place in the AFC West, and they're trying to stay in the playoff hunt. Right now, they are, I believe, let me check really quickly for you guys so that I don't give you the wrong information. Right now, the Chargers are the sixth seed with an 8-4 record, but right behind them, you have the surging Houston Texans with an 8-5 record, and behind them is the Indianapolis Colts. So the Chargers desperately need this game as well to stay in contention because, Baltimore has 4 games left. The Colts have been sputtering as of late after starting 7-1. They're 8-5. And then Houston is picking up some kind of steam, man. Their defense is playing way better as of late. They beat the Kansas City Chiefs yesterday. And then Kansas City, right? They haven't been playing the best football, but you definitely don't want to give them a shot, right? You don't want to keep them alive. So a lot of implications in tonight's Monday Night Football game between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Los Angeles Chargers. Of course, Philadelphia is 2 games up on the Dallas Cowboys in the win column. And, quite frankly, we need, as the Dallas Cowboys nation, Dallas Cowboys fans, we need Philadelphia to drop 3 games in order for Dallas to have a shot at the division title. But that also includes Dallas winning their remaining 4 games. Dallas did not help themselves again last Thursday by losing to Detroit. But let's see if Dallas can humble themselves. Hopefully they're rested, right? And hopefully they're focused on the task at hand, knowing that the next 4 games, their season is on the line, basically. But it all starts tonight. Let's see what the Chargers or how the Chargers can help Dallas if they can pull off this win tonight on Monday Night Football. Several things to look out for if you're a Dallas Cowboys fan. Ceedee Lamb's health being number 1, suffering a nasty concussion on Thursday. Ceedee, take your time. This is a brain injury. Take your time. There's absolutely no rush. We want you to be healthy, right? But, if Ceedee Lamb is healthy or not, that is to be seen. More than likely, the Cowboys will be back out there on Wednesday for full go practice. So let's see how Ceedee reacts to that concussion. George Pickens, can he respond to the criticism? Listen, I posted a couple of times that I'm ashamed of all the hate that George Pickens is receiving after the Detroit Lions game. A lot of people questioning his effort, but, George Pickens has performed at a high level all season long. And he's been possibly the second best receiver in the NFL all season long. And he had a bad game. He had a bad game against Detroit, right? Detroit played, defense when they needed to in last Thursday. And, a lot of criticism off of one game for George Pickens this year. Something else to look out for as far as the Dallas Cowboys is how the defense responds. After the Quentin Williams trade and the Logan Wilson trade, Thursday night's game was by far their worst defensive performance. In the 3 matchups after the trade deadline, right? The Raiders, you had the Eagles, and you had Kansas City. Dallas gave up points early, but they were able to buckle it down for several quarters, holding those teams scoreless in multiple quarters in those games. We saw Detroit offense be able to do whatever they wanted to do on Thursday night. So those are some things that we need to be looking out for tonight and this week as the Cowboys prepare, right, for next week's game against the Minnesota Vikings. The Minnesota Vikings, a team that shut out the Washington Commanders yesterday as well, putting up 30 plus points, and the defense, putting a licking on the Commanders. We'll get back to you folks this week with a Nothing But a G Thing podcast and our offensive, defensive, and predictions for next week's game. Okay, go Cowboys.